Hello. For the same reason, I'm going to give you another example of how to conduct a statistical analysis by using SPSS in virtual lab for the continuous variables. So I'm going to go ahead again to go to the virtual lab and go to my horizon data, and you will be able to see in my value labels here there are quite a few nones here. The nones indicates continuous variables. For example, height. Here I did not assign any value label, but when you go to data view you will be able to see height is actually having a lot of natural numbers, and these kind of natural numbers does not need any kind of category because we know 62 inches is a true number, which is 5 inches lower than 67 inches, and so our weights 160 is a true number, and 160 pounds is lighter than 275 pounds with arithmetic meaning, and so are the scores of science, of math, of reading for year 1 and year 2. So for these kind of continuous variables, the analysis for descriptive statistics needs to be a little bit different. So in order to calculate those descriptive statistics, I go to Analyze Descriptive Statistics, and I go to Explore. And again, if I wanted to calculate, let's say, student height and student weight, and I wanted to also to do so in descriptive statistics we'll talk about mean, median, we talk about skewnesses, and we talk about variance and standard deviation. So it gives you the statistics, and I also wanted to look at the normal data distribution with plots. So that's where I click on the plots here, and I'm going to do a histogram to indicate the normal data distribution, and I checked off the mark of stem and leaf because I do not think I will need to use that. So I unchecked this stem and leaf, and then say hit continue, and then say OK. So it gives me detailed descriptive statistics for student height in inches here with the mean of 67.7 and a median of 66.00, and indicates mean is higher than the median, and that indicates it's probably a positive skewed data because mean, usually if it's a normal distribution, mean and median should be exactly the same, but in this case mean is higher than the median, and so the skewness is positive, so it's a positively skewed data. When you look at students' weight, mean is 170.4545 pounds, and for students' mean weight in median, the median is 150 pounds. Again, mean is higher than the median, and again it indicates it's a positively skewed data distribution, and again the skewness is positive. When you look at the histogram for height here, and it's very difficult for us to see, but you can still see there are more distribution for the mean height is 67 something, so it's something around here. So you can see there are more participants distributed in the lower end, lower than the mean, than these higher than the mean. So if we do a data distribution histogram for the normal curve, you can double click on the graph, and you can click on elements, and here it says show distribution curve, and here by mark there's a normal data distribution curve, and if you close it and you see it's already changed in your histogram, you have a normal curve occurred. So if you hit on close here, you will be able to see a normal distribution, and you can see the data is more laid or more distributed in the less than the mean portion, so that indicates it's a positively skewed data. And when you interpret it, you can say there are more participants who are distributed in the lower than the mean distribution, and that indicates the student's height is indicating there are more people who are lower than the mean. The distribution is skewed to the lower height side. And for the weight, you can pretty much do the same thing. And if you click on element and show distribution curve, and normal distribution is here, and this is a distribution curve for the weight. Again, the weight, the mean weight is 170 some pounds. So you can see there are more participants heavily loaded on this less than the mean side, and the heavier people, we have a few, but the distribution is less on the other side. On the negative side, it's more on the positive side, which might be a good thing because that indicates the people are healthier and their weight is pretty much lighter than the average, and there is a mean and there is a standard deviation. And again, if you want to, you can go to edit and go to select all, and then you can right mouse click and copy and paste it into Word documents for you to load into reproduction use for the future. Thank you.